that new whip. Hey, who's that do trip?
And we're live.
Welcome to Bet Records, where we talk about hot topics, ideas, and all the shit you really want to hear.
Well,
Here we are.
here we are. Try to make it as awkward as possible.
Welcome to KCLD.
Welcome to KCLD. We have in our studio the master mind behind the soundboard at KCLD, Q-Tip. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Now, Q-Tip, tell us a little about yourself.
I've been a disc jockey at KCLD for 20 years now.
Oh, okay.
Only
Nice.
20? That's kind of
Only
like
20?
rookie work.
So
That's not rookie work at all.
Yeah, okay. So what goes into that?
You put on discs, you spin the music,
You spin the music?
you introduce the songs, and you have a really deep voice.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So is it like a hard job or like?
No, it's nice and casual. It's nice and easy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is the voice thing like part of the job requirements?
Yeah. You
was
have
it?
to have a good radio voice.
So you have to
Oh.
smoke?
No, it's not necessarily. Lots of
No?
people have deep voices for different reasons. It's not just smoking. You hear Pop Smoke? Pop Smoke doesn't smoke. His voice
Oh,
just
yeah.
sounds like that.
Pop Smoke has never smoked a single thing
Well,
in his
yeah,
life.
he smokes but it's not. That's not why his voice sounds like. He just was born.
Bro, Lil Wayne, his voice isn't even deep, though. I was going to say.
Yeah,
he doesn't
it's
smoke
kind
it all
of
either,
raspy
but-
though. It's
Yeah,
a little
maybe.
No, that's Fetty Wap.
raspy.
Oh,
1738.
Yeah.
Jesus. That's how we're gonna lead into this fucking cast here. We got some stuff here. We're like
What?
sponsored, sure. We're not gonna say the brand of it,
But if you want to check it out, it'll be on our Instagram.
but
Make
yeah,
sure you follow that too.
But it's a little like pre-made shop thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's like
So sweet.
Moonshine
it's like a jar. Yeah, it's like a moonshine drink or something like that.
Yeah, wonder where it's.
Why the fuck did you buy this shit?
Because I haven't had it and it was on the shelf.
It looks like, honestly, it looks like a Caribou coffee type drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does kind
Or like one of those pre-made Starbucks
Yeah.
things. You know?
It's
In the glass
made,
bottles,
It's made in
Yeah, it's a-
Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Yeah, it's a glass bottle too. I mean,
I wanna see what it looks like.
Let's
So it's like a little mason jar
Alright,
design.
yeah, a little
It
mason.
does smell pretty
It
decent.
does
It
say.
smells like
hey,
coffee.
on the side, it does say "shake well." Actually.
Oh, shit.
You guys are fucking ridiculous.
Oh, damn, that just went everywhere.
Oh my
Just kidding.
god.
Just kidding, Josh.
Is that how you shake it up,
See,
John?
we wouldn't even know to shake
Uh,
it if I didn't read the bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Q-Tip, just
Like,
get it.
I love when you just hear water sloshing everywhere.
Too bad we don't have
I
video.
was gonna say, well, too bad we don't have video because these people probably think that we're actually fucking jerking our meats right now.
Oh, God. Alright, let's see what we'll smell.
All right, ready to try her out or what?
Yeah,
I
pitter
don't
patter,
really
baby.
like the smell of it.
Oh,
Wait. He's
Uh,
got a chocolate one.
No,
Yeah,
this one's
so
Java. That
we
one's...
took the mountain Java. You guys got the butter pecan.
Well,
I think
okay,
this
so
one's
you
way
guys
better.
drink
Split-
yours together.
Do you want to do half and
No,
half?
I don't want to do half.
After, that's what we do after the initial
No.
taste.
I can drink the drink.
You can put like a little in here, and I can taste test the butter pecan as
No,
well.
we're not doing that. Why don't you ladies go ahead and drink yours, then we'll drink ours.
Cheek.
Ooh.
Actually, it's not that bad. It's a little bad, but it's not that bad.
So what flavor
Burns
did
a
you guys
little
get?
though.
Java.
Java.
Mountain Java.
Mountain Java. So we have
It's very coffee-like.
Butter pecan.
butter pecan. This sounds way better. Why would
Yeah.
you guys pick that one?
No, Mountain Java's way better, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had them before?
I can just tell. I think this is better. I
Wait, why?
I
Smell
also
this
hate
one.
pecans, to be honest.
What do you think? What do you think of that one?
Oh, that one does smell pretty
Yeah,
fucking good.
bro. Here we go.
I also do not like pecans.
Yeah, very good.
Pretty sure.
I buy that again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$3.
Yeah, I'd buy the
not bad.
pecan one next time.
Yeah, this pecan one was really good.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep
So,
mine.
for future reference, no go on the Mountain Java. You might want to get a picture of that too, actually, now that I think about it.
No Yavas. No Yavas.
I would, it sounds like we're in consensus that the Mountain Java is okay.
It's
what,
good.
On a rating, what
It's
do you
pretty
think
good.
you guys would get it out
I'll
of
give
10?
it a 7.
A 7?
It tastes like a strong
Oh,
alcoholic coffee.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. I'd say it tastes a little better than coffee. I'd say
Okay.
like chocolate milk
Oh.
almost.
That's pretty good. Okay.
How was
And so we got on ours.
I definitely felt like it was like a salted caramel and coffee,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
straight
okay.
up.
So for 35 proof, I'd just say that's pretty. I'd give this a 9 out of 10. Honestly, this was really good.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
I wish
Ours
they
was
had
really
big
good.
bottles.
I don't think I had a little bit of like taste at the end, but again, it's 35%. So I mean,
Yeah,
you're gonna get a little bit.
I honestly didn't even think I did.
How
I
often
just
do you get 35% and no chasing?
Well,
I mean, no want for a chasing.
that's true.
There we go.
that is
Not
fair
very
as well.
often, I'd say.
That's very true as well.
Very true. Very true. That's what he
These
said.
are
What are you
these are
doing?
green beans.
Yeah, quit. What the fuck?
Yeah, you and your goddamn chicken and green beans and fucking whatever you got over there.
Hey man, gotta stay healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, HelloFresh subscriber right here.
I'm not. I'm telling you, bro. I might try it though. That's a pretty good deal. Not gonna lie.
Not
Well,
sponsored.
I thought about trying it, but it seems kind of expensive for what it is.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we go from there. But yeah, we got some cool stuff going. We're gonna get a little bit into football because we're kind of gearing into that part of the year here, where just kind of everybody's kind of focusing on football and whatnot. But we got some kind of interesting news here. I guess we could start with like today's thing. Governor Cuomo, am I pronouncing that right?
Cuomo, I think it's
Cuomo, yeah.
Pronounced.
Yeah, so it would have been yesterday, I
Yeah,
guess,
New York
now that
accent.
you're listening to it. Resigned from his
Yeah.
vacancy in the New York office.
Mayor.
Q-Tip, you said you kind of know what's going on with this
Yeah,
one?
so 11 women came out and said that he was he sexually assaulted them. So that's basically been the big thing. And then the state attorney general of New York investigated him, and he was like, "Yeah, this guy's a fucking creep." And so that basically, Cuomo is basically like, "Yeah, the only thing left for me to do now to kind of preserve any hint of lazy I have is to resign on the spot."
Well, I read a thing too where it pretty much by resigning, even though it's the right thing to do, it pretty much fucks his political career.
Oh yeah, well yeah, he's just screwed anyway. Yeah, but
Yeah,
He's not
wasn't
that
this
sort
going
of
on for a while?
yeah, well yeah, the
Through the legal
investigation
system,
just
but-
wrapped up. Like yeah, the investigation just wrapped up. The state attorney general gave his report last week, and so now it's basically over. You know what I mean?
Wasn't his original defense?
There probably will still be some legal proceedings, but like politically wise, it's over. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Were you gonna say what?
Oh, he put out a video where he basically like said before he resigned he was trying to like save himself, and I think he pretty much
Yeah.
just said he sexually assaults everybody. So
right.
and he had a video of him like touching people, and yeah. it
Yeah,
was-
basically, it was like, yeah, it's okay, I do it to everybody. That's kind of like part of like what his defense was.
That's fucking. So he pretty much admitted to it.
Yeah, basically, yeah. In a way.
Well, if you have 20 people of like actual positions come out with statements and shit, because you said, was it the House of something wrote something about him, or
So,
no?
state
What was
attorney
it?
general that
Okay,
he
yeah.
led the lead investigation. I mean, like everybody's been telling him to resign or to step away. Like,
Well,
you
he's
know,
been doing
literally,
just a
like
shitty
Biden literally
job,
told him
too.
to resign as well. Like, just resign. You know?
Yeah. Well, like I said, he's been doing a shitty job too, so it's like that didn't help anything. Now that it was kind of just like a final straw, you know.
Yeah. No. Yep. For sure.
killing all the old people.
Killing all the people. Well, they just their fucking like mask restrictions are so intense, and they're just how bad New York got, like versus all the rest of the country. I know New York is more of like a populous state. But
Similar to Cali, yeah.
Yeah, similar to Cali, but Cali did not get nearly as bad as
Yes,
New York
was
did.
very
They just
bad there, yeah.
and they even locked down too, and that's what I don't get. So they just weren't. They didn't do something right, and I think that blame just goes on the leadership, obviously.
Well, and at the same time, that has nothing to do with, why he truly resigned, whatever. But, because, look at the Florida dude.
Well,
they haven't resigned or nothing either, or visited a chick. I have no idea, honestly.
I
but-
think the
Yeah,
Florida
DeSantis.
guy, he's going to start getting some flack if they don't get their shit together.
I don't know.
I
That's
mean, he's-
totally
he's
two
ranked
different things, though.
he's
You know,
ranked
like
26th though in COVID deaths.
who? The
But
Florida one?
Florida's like 26 and.
Maybe in deaths, but in cases they were
Yeah,
definitely
but
easily number
what
one.
do cases matter if nobody dies?
Okay.
Does
We're preaching in the
anybody care how
choir
many-
here, Wyatt.
Does anybody care how many people get the flu?
Hey, Wyatt, you're preaching in the choir here, buddy.
I mean, that's very true.
Just like that Massachusetts shit, where there's that report of 75% of a certain area got, 75% of the people that got
400,
symptoms
Yeah,
were already vaccinated. So
Yeah.
why does any of it matter?
What do you mean? Why does it even matter?
Why does any of it matter, Q-Tip? What is the point
I don't know if
in
that
having
means-
everyone vaccinated at this point
Well,
when
because
we can still get it?
Because the bigger number is that there's thousands of people in that area, right? But
Yeah.
the people who got COVID were 469 people, but 74% of them were vaccinated. But then you think about how many people were actually like totally vaccinated and didn't get it. So if you have 70,000, say, but then 469 caught it, you know, what is the percentage compared to 70,000?
Yeah, less than 1%.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
At
So
that point,
that's-
it's like,
and
who
that's
gives
good
a shit?
numbers
Yeah,
still.
that's really good numbers. And that's unfortunately how vaccines and stuff like that works.
That
is
still works. You're still gonna get people. A small percentage is still gonna get it.
Yeah, unfortunately everybody's body is totally different, and unless there's a way, which I think will probably come in the next 20, 30 years or so, a way to scan your body and say, hey, he's like a fucking hand scanner or something says, hey, this guy's allergic to wheat, this guy's allergic to this. If we give him this drug, it'll work, but you'll also need this drug to fully defend against what you're trying to defend. It like just some kind of weird shit like that. And I'm sure we're gonna get something like that. But I just don't think technology's quite there yet.
Out of all the things you could have said to be allergic to, you said allergic to wheat. Do you know anyone? What? Do you actually know people that are allergic to
wheat
wheat?
allergies. Yeah, there are
A
wheat
lot of
allergies.
people.
I've never heard that in my life.
Gluten, I guess.
Gluten, yeah.
I've never heard of either of that, I don't think. You could have said bees, you could have said peanuts. Like, that's what I was thinking.
I could have said literally. I could have said wood.
Yeah, sugar.
I could have said
Sugar?
Metal. I could have said.
People are
I could have said
sugar.
metal.
Are people just allergic to everything or what?
Diabetes.
Yeah, somebody's allergic to literally everything.
Dude,
I'm
what if
sure
I was
that
allergic to this desk?
There's people that are allergic to glass. I mean,
Yeah, honestly,
all
I'm
kinds
kind of
of
allergic to your bullshit.
The sun.
I put up with it. I take my allergy meds every morning. Jeez. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
in other news too, we have. I think kind of a more interesting thing going on is the California governor race.
Yeah.
This race has really been quite intense. Actually, I didn't think it'd be that intense going into it. I knew California has been struggling for a while. People are getting pissed off about the 13% sales tax on everything.
Holy shit.
They took away the EV tax, so you don't the tax savings, so you don't get the EV tax savings out there anymore. There's just all kinds of shit that they've slowly taken away to where now it's just a fucking expensive place with too many people. So a lot of people are looking for change, and there's a lot of homeless out there too. So you obviously have, I'm blanking on his name, who's the incumbent
Oh, fuck.
of California? It should say on here somewhere, right? Gavin Newsom.
Newsom, that's right. here.
Newsom.
He's running against,
Does it say? Oh, that's
I have no
2018.
idea. I haven't heard about this shit at
That's
all.
2018. So you have Newsom in the seat, and everybody pretty much wants him gone. You have a couple high contenders at the moment. Again, I'm blanking on his name. I think his name is. God, I can't think of the one name. But you have the second guy, but actually one of the people who's
what's
leading.
their Faulconer?
Yeah. So and then you also have MeetKevin. I don't know if you guys have seen this guy before. But MeetKevin is one of the top YouTuber. He's a real estate agent, one of the top agents in California. And he's actually running for governor against them. And he actually he's doing really well in the polls because of his just vast, I mean, he's got...
His fans or what?
He's got millions and millions of followers on YouTube, and they're predominantly in the California area. So, I mean... It's really easy for him to spread his message via YouTube, which is kind of an interesting thing that
Yeah, it's
you didn't.
this day.
Yeah, in this day, it's kind of the first the first instance of this that I've seen to where somebody who is predominantly just like an entertainer or whatever uses their platform to really push like social justice and try to run for governor and do all that. And you got to think, I mean, that's super fucking smart. You got tens of millions of followers, and you just reach out to all of them with one video. You hit 3 million views on one of those videos. That's a shit ton of votes.
And that's around the world, which definitely makes sense.
Yeah,
but still a good percentage, or probably
I'd say
from
probably
Cali.
about 70% of his followers are in California.
Sure.
I've never heard of him before.
MeetKevin. I would look into it. He's a pretty smart guy. But yeah, it's interesting. And then just this last week, Newsom did a dude, I'm blanking all over the place today.
Shooting blanks.
An executive order. He signed an executive order to have it so everybody in the state of California can do mail-in votes for this election. And that's kind of interesting because before that, all these other people would probably have won because the people that typically go out to vote are the people who follow the news the most, who watch the news the most, who care the most. So they're the ones that see all the bad shit Cuomo's doing, or Newsom, sorry. Newsom. And so they're going to vote the other way. Whereas when you do these mail-ins, these people are just chilling at home and be like, oh, I voted for him last time. They can just send in a vote and do it that way. So I think he's going to get a lot of votes from that. And it's kind of an interesting side path that it's just, the whole race is just kind of interesting.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. It's very all over the place. And it's going to be interesting to see how these political races change over time. Like you said, with the rise of influencers and influencer culture and the power of like YouTube, other social medias such as Facebook, TikTok, etc.
Well, I think a lot of these politicians are going to have to start implementing these platforms onto their everyday life too, or else I think they're going to fall short. Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to.
Obviously, is a big one. For
sure. I think we're going to start seeing a lot younger politicians starting this flow in, because all the older politicians don't typically use all these platforms. Whereas, if somebody's on Twitter every day or posting videos and you can see their face and you watch their video every day, I mean, you're going to vote for somebody like that, not just some Joe Schmo who's been in office for 10 years, You have no idea what he stands for. I mean, it's definitely interesting, and I think it's started of something that's really futuristic, kind of like Black Mirror-esque on that one where the was it like a character one?
Oh, he was running for president.
President or something? Yes, it was like a cartoon character or something?
Yeah.
Yep.
And won because he had a popular vote.
Yep.
Or something. I mean, that's where it's going. I mean, if anybody with if Kevin Hart ran for public office, I mean, he'd for sure get it.
Yeah. Well, that's why you see people like Dwayne The Rock Johnson even thinking about like running for president and stuff like that. Yeah.
And he'd be a solid contender because everybody knows his name, everybody knows who he is.
Yeah.
Everybody. I don't think there's anybody who's like, oh fuck that guy,
Right.
I mean, he's a super nice guy. His movies are fucking hilarious. And when you think of him, you're just like, oh, that's a nice guy. So when you go to vote, you actually, do a second glance. If you see Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump or something, then you see The Rock, and you're like, well.
Do you think in the ballot it'll say Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Or
Oh, yeah.
I think they'll just say
100%.
No, it'll say Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Fuck
So,
yeah,
I don't know
dude.
about that.
I don't think so. I think he drops The Rock when he goes to the White House.
No, you can't.
Dude, we can't say that we have a Rock ruling the White House. You know what I mean?
Did you see that rock in Wisconsin that they
Yeah.
that they airlifted?
What?
Yeah.
They removed a rock at the University of Wisconsin-Madison
The fuck?
because people were claiming that the rock was racist.
What the fuck?
Yep. So they brought in some kind of crane or something.
I believe people
Why
were
was The
writing
Rock
on it.
racist? Oh, right. Yeah.
But-
That's okay.
Why would you not just wash the writing off?
Yeah, or paint over.
I feel like that's less expensive than
paint it all white.
They had literally brought in a fucking crane.
Yeah,
it was
Q-tip,
like
really?
It was like a boulder, bro.
Painted like a color that's
Painted
hard to
all
read.
white, huh, Q-tip, huh? Yeah,
Okay.
good thinking,
What do you
Q-tip.
think about it like that?
Aren't you just a genius?
That's how I meant. I meant
Q-tip
like
for mayor.
a
Yeah.
color that's hard to like write on. You know what I mean?
I feel
I
like
feel
white's
like
really
Dark
Yeah.
brown.
Oh, really?
So now you want
now
it
you want it
brown?
brown, huh?
What's wrong with that, man?
Come on.
All right, well then I guess you just gotta destroy the rock. You just
Exactly.
gotta
They airlifted it.
pulverize it.
Got that
Polarize
thing
it.
out of there, bro.
Cancel culture, buddy. You can
Yeah.
cancel rocks now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yo, what if we canceled Patrick's Rock? Think that's
Patrick's
possible?
No, why did you cancel Patrick's rock? What's wrong with this rock?
I don't know. I think we should.
It's racist.
Yeah, I think we should start a petition.
Something wrong with Patrick's rock.
I mean, why not?
Because I like Patrick's rock.
Why do you like his rock?
I don't know. It's a nice, cozy home.
Is Patrick your rock?
It lifts up and down like automatically with no lever. I don't know what's gonna do.
What do you mean? He has to lift it.
No, sometimes
No.
it just lifts by itself.
Yeah.
It's magic.
I feel like he at
definitely
least like
lifts
claps
by
like a
itself.
clapper. You know what I mean?
He never well, actually, I think he did clap one episode, but he
Episode
usually
103, actually.
he usually
Twice.
lifts the rock. It doesn't
sometimes,
usually open.
I'm pretty sure sometimes I've just seen it open. I swear to God, that happened to episodes.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think every time he lifts it open. Because I think I've seen it just like open by itself sometimes.
What, you think it's got like a garage door opener or something?
I don't know. It's magical.
It is magical because he can also pick up and carry the entire rock at the same time.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Patrick is just really strong, I think.
Yeah, it's that is.
Pick up
It is
or
true.
carry.
Yep.
Patrick's rock is actually a turtle shell.
He has a backyard.
No way. It's
No
actually a
way, it's
turtle
actually a
shell.
He has a backyard.
Guess
Yeah,
so.
he
It's
does.
actually a turtle.
They have like backyards and stuff, so it's they're down in some of their own.
According to that.
No, that's just a clickbait.
That's clickbait.
That's clickbait, Wyatt.
Shit, Wyatt.
Got any more real life news, Josh, or what?
No.
How was the Minnesota United soccer game, huh? Different experience.
Yeah,
I had
how was
I had an extra ticket, and I was like, all right, we got had 2 tickets. We got cameraman Dan as well.
Oh my
To
God.
join the little voyage there, and I brought Josh to the first in-person soccer game. Justin actually texted me saying he was jealous. So what did you think?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was pretty hyped going into it because I like soccer and whatnot. So I think it's kind of fun. I like playing FIFA and all that stuff. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like the real life version of that.
It's like
obviously,
watching
but,
FIFA.
but yeah, it was kind of interesting to see cameraman Dan too, because when he started the day, he was like, it seemed like he didn't really want to be there. And then I think it was like halfway through.
I would say after the first goal, maybe.
After the first, I'd say about halfway through the first half,
Oh yeah.
he was like, "This is actually kind of fun," and he was like, he was having a blast. But then I was like, "Ah, that's kind of cool."
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was pretty cool.
Was that after he had like 4 seltzers?
No, he didn't
No.
drink it all.
No.
Not this time, huh?
Nope. Cameraman Dan
Was
is
that the first
cheap.
thing you drunk today?
He's
This time?
very cheap. yeah.
Cameraman Dan is cheap. He got McDonald's on the way.
Oh yeah.
Yep. We got the chicken strips and fries though.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
I bet it was pretty
Yep.
good. Yeah.
They were very good.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Both goals that were scored were pretty cool.
Top
ones.
tier.
Yeah, they were pretty cool ones.
Yep. One was like a off the back of his head into
Corner.
the
I
header.
think you
Yep.
showed me one of them. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you have the other one was off a deflection.
Yep.
Those are pretty cool too. I like those.
Yep. Yeah. No, it was really cool.
Yeah.
Who won?
Well, how long is
We
it?
won 2-0. Minnesota
Yeah, shut
wins.
up.
It's
Yeah.
so they play
like 3 hours.
so they play 2 45-minute halves.
Okay.
So the game time is only 90 minutes and halftime is only a half hour. So the game is only
about
actually
2
2
hours.
hours. Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's not bad at all.
So yep. Minus the before the game
yeah.
national anthem and stuff.
All the pregame stuff.
Yep. Yeah. 10-15 minutes for that.
Yeah,
But
so today we got mariachi dancers on the field this time.
no.
Huh.
No mariachis, dude.
That
They didn't
was
have
funny.
any pregame entertainment like that Twins game.
Oh shit, really?
Nope.
Yeah, I feel like it's more of a baseball thing though. Not really like a
Mariachis.
You think so though? Cause like,
So like just have pregame entertainment like that. Yeah.
I guess, yeah, I suppose.
I mean, they kind of had a little bit of stuff, but it wasn't like anything like that.
Yeah, No. Yeah, the soccer team doesn't really have anything. No, they don't really have any entertainment. They usually have a different person sing the national anthem, but so does everyone else. They actually had the last game. They actually had some like 12-year-old that was like super good little girl, but this time we had some dude and he was fine, but it was nothing to remember, to be honest.
He sounded like a medieval choir guy,
like an opera dude.
Opera dude. I was like, I don't like it. No, I think he butchered.
Yep. What do you think of the Wonderwall, the crazy fans, Josh? What do you think about all that?
I mean, I don't know if they're that crazy. They're just like, I don't know.
We should have stood over there. So
they need to. Maybe if it was like a playoff game or something, but like I don't know. It felt like they weren't that rowdy.
Yeah. So there's at MLS games there's always a section dedicated to the hardcore fans, and then at the Minnesota Stadium it's all standing room GA, and there's 2 or 3 little sectioned off cages at the bottom, and they're like the chant leaders, so they like lead everyone in chants, and they have big drums and stuff, and they go throughout the whole game and get the whole crowd riled up and whatever. But no, that was definitely a good game.
The towel thing was the scarf.
The scarves, bro. I told Josh, hey, I brought you a scarf. He was like, the fuck do you mean you brought me a scarf? It's fucking August, September, whatever fucking month it is now. And I'm like, you'll see. And he's like, no, what the fuck do I need the scarf for, bro? So I didn't tell him until we needed it. And he's like, oh, is this what we need it for? I'm like, yep, this is when we use it, Josh. So every corner kick, you wave your scarf up in the air.
What the hell?
We had 9 or 10 corner kicks, in that game, which is a ton. Which is an absolute ton. The other team had, I think, maybe 2 or something, but we had that many, and we scored on that second goal on that one corner kick, and me and Josh waved our scarves for every single one, all 6 of them. The 7th one came up, which I think is when they scored, and I'm like, all right, Trent, grab on the other end of my scarf, and let's both shake it in the air. We both started and all of a sudden, goal! I was like, yes, sir. Trent was the magic
Trent
key,
was in
bro.
on it at that point.
Yep. That was super fun. Yep, they were a really good time.
So the Wonderwall, that's what it's called? That's like the mosh pits of soccer games then?
Essentially, yeah. Yep.
Mosh pit.
And then every time they win, they play the song Wonderwall right at the end. And Josh got to see that too.
That sounds kind of cringy.
No, it's kind of
I like Wonderwall though. It's a good song. Also, low key, it's a pretty good song.
It's good. It's just a tradition thing that they've done for many years, even before they went in the MLS. So you hold your scarf up and whatever. But yep, it's a good vibe. It's a friendly, family friendly song. Whatever to end the game off. But that was a really good game. Speaking of more games, did you guys watch the Hall of Fame football game at all?
No, I didn't even know
that was the thing.
Yeah, I knew Q-Tip was gonna shake his head, but.
Well, what do you mean? I was
So the Hall of Fame game, we don't got anything else besides football, do we? No, we better just dive in because
I think so.
we are fantasy heavy right now, bro. The Hall of Fame game was the Steelers versus Dallas. It's the first preseason game. They have like a Hall of Fame ceremony for the class of either 2022 or 2021, whatever they do, and then they have both the teams play. It was the Steelers and the Cowboys that played. What a fucking shit show, dude. So I honestly watched the highlights of it because I was just curious. I was like, hey, did Najee Harris run any? I'm surprised. See, now you wish you would have looked at it, Josh, didn't you? I know. See, I was like, all right, I'm kind of curious about that. I'm sure Big Ben wasn't gonna play, so had to check it out, check out the highlights. Like I said, fucking shit show game, bro. It's all the 5th, 6th string wide receivers. I started to write names down, and I was like, who the fuck is Kellen Balagi, bro? The 4th string running back that's now playing wide receiver for this preseason game. It's like, Jesus, fuck, it's not even worth paying attention to it almost. But a couple of highlights, they didn't end up playing Big Ben, which I figured, they're not going to put him out.
The starters usually don't play till the game 3. I think this year they'll probably play game 2.
I expect maybe not even Mahomes, but I would project Big Ben to play a quarter of one of the next 2 weeks for preseason games.
Not this first game, but the next game he'll play a quarter. Not this first week. The second week he'll play a quarter, and then the third week he'll play probably a half.
Yeah, but we had the most sportsmanlike quarterback in all of NFL, Mason Rudolph. under center for the first half of the Steelers game. And he also had a fumble in that first half, so that was wonderful. This was just a shit show of both the defenses overpowering both offenses. That's pretty much all it was this whole time. Claypool had a couple snaps, had a good grab, keeping both his feet in for one, real close to the sidelines. Also had a long ball about 35 yards from the line of scrimmage that he kind of dove for and fell to the ground and received that guy. Running back Kellen Balagi, like I mentioned before, he was the one with the first touchdown in the third quarter. The whole game, there was 2 touchdowns scored. The first one came at the end of the third quarter. The interceptions all over the defense. I believe they had 1, if not 2. A couple of fumbles they almost grabbed as well. They just were giving the pressure on the Cowboys. The final score was 3-16. Dallas scoring the first field goal for 3 points in that game.
Holy shit.
At the beginning of the third quarter.
Wow.
So it was just a shit show. I mean, Cowboys, we knew Dak wasn't going to play. He's got all these injury concerns. They had Garrett Gilbert playing quarterback, whoever the fuck that is. Noah Brown as a wide receiver made some good plays, whoever the fuck that is. Herschel Walker was a running back who played wide receiver in the slot for a good catch, but also had a about 35-yard run from the 1-yard line. They had the punt teams this game was just a shit show all around, literally. The punt teams, muffed the ball twice. They, let it go, and then the punt ended up on the 1-yard line. So luckily this running back ran 30 yards to get away from the end zone there. Random tight ends, another muffled punt by Reggie Davis. It was just a fucking shit show, dude. The only good play was Joshua Dobbs, the third-string quarterback of the Steelers, to some random-ass wide receiver for a tight end. This is fucking bullshit, dude. The only good thing, like I said, is Claypool's couple of passes. I should say fantasy relevant. I should say is Claypool's couple of good passes and catches. I mean, I should say, which we kind of saw coming. But Najee Harris had what did he have? About 7-8 touches on the ball. He had a good couple 7 to 5 yard runs. No breakouts, nothing that crazy. Offensive line kind of looked shaky, to be honest, on the Steelers there.
Well, they're all. That's why, dude. That's why you don't watch the first 2 weeks of preseason. That's why they cut off a week of preseason, because nobody watches it.
Yep.
It's literally just a waste of time.
Yeah, I know, and that's the same thing with this training camp hype shit and this fifth string wide receiver is he's gonna make it big, bro. He's gonna be our wide receiver 1. Nah, literally watching training camp reports every day is like watching your start portfolio. Because it's going to fluctuate up and down and left and right, and then all of a sudden it's going to crash for no reason. That's kind of what I was feeling watching the game. I was like, okay, I'm just going to skip around and check out the fucking highlights because it was a shit show, dude.
Was it so bad that it was entertaining?
It wasn't entertaining. No, it wasn't. I watched 8 minutes of the highlights. I didn't even watch all 8 minutes. I skipped through that shit. It was terrible. It was fucking dog awful, bro. Some bigger news for around the league, though. We got the Bills signing Josh Allen to a 6-year deal, $258 million extension, $150 million guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
What do we think about that? Was that a long time coming, or what, for Josh Allen here?
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. I mean, and they're locked in for 6 years, which I think totally makes sense. I don't know why they would not do that, I guess.
I just think that's a lot of money.
Yep. You think so?
Yeah, it's gonna be he's kind of gonna be the same thing with Russell Wilson, because Russell Wilson signed a max contract like that. Same thing with the Chiefs, unfortunately, is they're just gonna slowly die off because they can't afford to pay all their guys, because they got all their money on that one guy.
Yeah, on Mahomes, you mean?
Yep.
Yeah. I was gonna say, there's no way. Oh yeah, total guaranteed $150 for Josh Allen.
Look at all those top teams.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes, 45.
Deshaun Watson and the Texans, they're terrible.
Yeah.
Seahawks, they're kind of mediocre. Cowboys are terrible. Lions are terrible. Packers are terrible. Packers are okay, I guess. But
yeah.
Vikings are pretty terrible. Colts are terrible. Falcons are terrible. Titans are okay.
Titans are alright.
49ers are pretty terrible. Rams are terrible. Raiders are terrible. Bucks you can only get down there, but we're already halfway through the fucking list.
Yeah, I mean that's the top 10, 12 teams at that point already.
Yeah, it doesn't correlate well when you get these max contracts unless you can carry your team, which I think Patrick Mahomes is probably the only one because he can actually put the team on his shoulders. I don't know if Josh Allen can single-handedly carry his team to championships. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I don't really know. Some
and,
more. Yeah.
$180 million is 2,000 tons of cocaine.
Really? Is that what you were
Where did
trying
you
to
get
figure
that?
out?
Yeah.
He's over there doing calculations on his notepad and for like
Oh,
five.
yeah.
He's been doing it for like 5-10 minutes, and that's what he came up with.
Can you give me like how many Bugattis that is?
Or Teslas?
How many Teslas?
How many Teslas is that equal to? Nah, I'm just kidding. I fucking.
No, I'm interested though.
All right, fucking find it.
Oh my god.
But I do have a question for both of you guys sitting on the sus side of the table here.
Well,
You guys have the two running backs in this backfield. So, Q-Tip, luckily for you, Zach Moss has been having some raving reports right now in training camp. But, like, reports saying that he may be the only back that plays. You know, he may be a third down back this year. Or, sorry, I should say a 3-down back this year. Versus last year, they split time with Devin Singletary, who, Wyatt, you actually have on your team as well. They're both getting drafted in about the same spot here. What do you guys think about that? Do you think this Zach Moss being a 3-down back is some crap coming our way, or is this a possibility here?
Well, it says here they're against Miami, so I mean, if they're gonna play him anytime,
That's the time.
I mean, yeah, because
Well, they play against Pittsburgh in Week 1.
Oh, then wait, what? Singletary?
Yeah. What week are you looking at? You're looking at Week 2, bud. Miami, they play Week 2.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh shit! Wyatt, huh?
Well, I'm okay. Then never mind here. Why is it okay?
Yeah, I don't know. They're both projected about the same fantasy-wise. I had Zach Moss last year, and he had a bunch of injuries last year, which was one of the main reasons why I kind of avoided him this year. Going into our draft, I should say. You haven't paid attention to either of these guys, have you?
I don't
guys?
care at all.
No, not your team. Don't give two
I don't
shits.
have anybody in the Bills. I had Josh Allen last year, so I cared, but I don't care this year.
Yeah, that's fair. You know, I think either one of those guys may be a flex play if you have to. Zach Moss and Singletary. We'll see how the season progresses. If that's what's looking like for Zach Moss, that may be a good grab. Q-Tip.
Yeah, no,
if that's
if
it's looking towards him.
sleepers, bro. I got the sleepers.
He's got the sleepers, bro.
All sleepers, bro. All sleepers.
Don't nap on Q-Tip's team, bro. Don't nap on Sleazy.
I'm starting Ben Roethlisberger. Or wait, no.
No, Baker Mayfield.
No.
No,
Jimmy
so-
G.
Oh yeah, there we go.
They're still starting Jimmy G.
a
Yahoo still
sleeper
projects
pick, you know what I'm
19 points for Jimmy G. So we'll see what happens there. Some Viking news. Justin Jefferson landed on his shoulder, I believe it was like last Wednesday or Thursday after practice. A little bit older news, but luckily for us Vikings fans, he's all good to go. Sounds like an AC joint sprain, and he should be day-to-day. It's sounding like he should be just fine to go Week 1. Kind of see what happens with that one. Did you guys see it? Did you guys see this Michael Thomas tweet that dissed the Saints or no? You didn't see this either, Josh? So we saw the whole Michael Thomas situation where he's going to be out for about 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, because he just got surgery about a month ago, right?
Yep.
Which is why I picked him late in the draft. It's like, this is going to be a good sneaky pick. You know, I got my 2 starters. See what happens with him. But he actually put out a tweet that said, they try to damage your reputation. You saved theirs by not telling your side of the story.
Damn.
Very just kind of out there tweet, you know what I mean? But everyone's kind of thinking this is some underlying meaning towards the Saints and the whole situation. The Saints did suggest for him to go under surgery 4 months ago. Within that 4-month span, he wasn't returning calls to the medical staff or anyone on the team of the Saints at that time. They couldn't reach him for that whole month span. So, you know, he could have played Week 1, but unfortunately now this kind of cost the Saints at least 4 to 6 to 8 weeks without their wide receiver 1 on their team, you know. What do we kind of think with this situation here? Anything?
I got nothing on it. I don't really care. I think he's just being a baby.
Yeah, I think it's some kind of behind the scenes drama. I think it's just
just that he's
overblown.
complaining about. That's just everything. I mean, you can't. If you follow this social media shit every day, I don't know. It's just a rabbit hole of bullshit.
Yeah, and it's pretty freaking sus, bro. I don't know how much money he's getting paid, but he's a number 1 wide receiver on the Saints, bro. Like, and has been for how long?
Yeah.
He should be doing just fine with money in a contract. I don't know how he couldn't respond for 4 months to his job, you know what I mean, and his bosses. So the Saints not only don't know who their quarterback is going to be, but they don't even know who their wide receivers are going to be going into camp now. They don't have their number 1, and the rest are pretty iffy at this point. Another team with 0 starters that are ready for Week 1 is the Eagles. Adam Troutman is currently the only relevant possible wide receiver on their team in training camp, who is showing flying colors right now. I can't remember the rookie's name off the top of my head, but I think it was Jamar Chase. Can't remember the wide receiver on the Eagles. I know Andrew drafted him in our league. Yep. I think you're right.
Devonta Smith.
Yep, Devonta Smith. I know he should be good for Week 1, but still, we have no quarterback in there. We have, I don't even remember who the backup is right now for the Eagles. I can't even think of it, but we have a random quarterback who may not start the year. We have Adam Troutman as their number 1 wide receiver, who I've never heard in my life. They're going to do this whole training camp and have nothing going into the regular season at this point.
What happened to their quarterback?
Wentz was their quarterback. He had an injury. He's out for at least the first 8 to 10 weeks of the regular season.
Wentz isn't on the Eagles. He's on the Colts.
Not Wentz then. Who is it?
Um,
Jalen Hurts is on the Eagles. What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Who was their original quarterback? Who's
Jalen Hurts.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it is Jalen Hurts. They still don't have their fucking wide receivers, or they just don't have. They have Goddard. That's all right. That's pretty much the only one they got. They have Jalen Hurts. It didn't sound like he was even doing anything though, from what I heard. But there is nothing going on from the Eagles training camp whatsoever, other than the only news is Deshaun Watson is in trade talks with the Eagles. I don't even see this coming to be anything, to be honest, because with his whole case, and I don't know, they're that desperate. I think the Eagles don't trust Jalen Hurts.
I don't think so either.
No, because I definitely don't. I don't even remember if anyone drafted him in our league or not, but I was definitely not on top of him at all in this scenario. Some kind of concerning news out of Cincinnati here. Tyler Boyd stated earlier this week that Joe Burrow is looking very hesitant with his knee injury from last year in the opening weeks of training camp here. What are we thinking with Joe Burrow? Is he going to be fine going through? I think he's going to be fine in 4 weeks.
Like I said, I think a lot of these stories that you're pulling through here are just it's just social media bullshit, and it's just shit to get. It's like clickbait almost.
How about Darren Waller missing 5 practices so far for undisclosed reasons?
Again, it's practice.
Yeah, it's kind of tabloid in a way. I think it's just coverage for coverage's sake. You know what I mean?
It's just, it's just to get
there's
people
nothing to
hyped
cover.
for
There's no
football.
real games. You know what I mean? So it's just something to feed the fans, feed the scene until something actually happens.
Yeah, because right now it's just kind of bullshit. I mean, nobody's doing anything. It's just practice.
Some of it might be important information. Some of it might be irrelevant, but it's hard to sort through what is irrelevant.
Yep. So you're thinking this is all crap so far?
I'd say
no
most-
matter.
There's some good stuff in there.
Yeah,
but,
there's some good stuff, but it's hard to sort what is
Some of it's crap. Some of it's not crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep, sounds perfect. I know exactly what you mean. How about this one? Let me know if this one is fact or crap. Dak Prescott still not practicing due to this shoulder injury, which makes sense.
Yep.
Not supposed to start until week 1.
That one, that's actually good news. I'm kind of worried about that. I think Dak Prescott, he's going to have a rough start.
Yeah,
Um,
especially after the season.
If he's still not practicing, that's kind of worrisome because he hasn't played in a whole year. So
Yep. Another kind of concern about someone not playing since last year is Amari Cooper. He was injured most of last year as well and hasn't ran a route since December.
what the fuck isn't he running? What is he hurt with?
He had some injury. I know he's questionable on Yahoo right now, but he hasn't been in camp at all either yet so far this year. He hasn't played football since then, unfortunately.
I think Amari Cooper is going to be a bust this year. But
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. I think CeeDee Lamb's going to overtake him
CeeDee
there.
Lamb's going to be a beast this year.
I thought it was kind of interesting that the Cowboys actually reached out to the Texas Rangers, the MLB team, and asked what they do with their pitchers because it's the same shoulder injury that their starting pitchers have all the time. And basically they told them just to stop letting him throw and use that arm and all for as long as possible
Yeah.
to kind of keep it intact and hopefully go throughout the whole year and hopefully they can make it. Hopefully Dak can make it through the season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who has him? Cole licks my wiener. Who is that?
That's
Nick.
Nick took him.
Cole licked your wiener.
Yeah, Cole's all over wieners. You just can't keep him away.
Yeah, was he? How was the drive-in movie shit? Was he far enough away from your wiener?
Yeah, he was in a different car. We were good.
Oh, okay.
What car was he in?
His car.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Were there wieners in the car?
He was with
Lots of
Spencer,
wieners.
yeah. So there was one of them.
There's another wiener. Right?
Yeah. No, I actually did look over because you were sitting right over us at one point, and I couldn't see Cole. He actually wasn't in the car, but I thought he was bent over giving Spencer a hand. It kind of looked like that. And then I saw him come up. I was like, oh, I thought you were a little busy in there.
He wasn't drinking, was he? He was probably sober.
Yeah,
I think
he
he had
was
one
sober.
beer.
Yeah, he makes those
Yeah.
decisions.
Yeah, he
so
was
well,
pretty
too.
sober, so that does
Yeah.
make sense actually. Now that you
Yeah.
The beer wore off.
You just gotta get him a beer and then he's okay. But
Yeah,
man, he just keeps
well,
refusing.
Not that was pretty. Yeah, it gets pretty
This
gay.
guy. Gets kinda
This
gay
guy.
when he's sober.
And then Q-Tip got in the line of fire and put his wiener in Cole's car.
Oh yeah, I did get in the back of Cole's car for a little bit.
Oh, so you saw what was happening and decided to join the party.
No, I
huh?
didn't see anything that was happening.
Oh, I didn't see anything. Right?
When I got in there, it was safe and sound.
Why did
thankfully.
you switch cars halfway through?
For funsies.
Because Ricky stole his seat.
Were you guys even watching the movies?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, you can see the movie from the car.
Hey, how was Disney Cruise? Because I was
Jungle
told from
Cruise actually
oh
was
yeah,
pretty good. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10.
yeah,
Yep.
Mr.
No,
Radio
the-
Man, yeah.
The Rock plays The Rock, but he's pretty good at playing The Rock. So.
What's his name in the movie?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, he's just The
The
Rock.
Rock. It's like Kevin Hart. They play the same character in every movie.
You never remember Kevin Hart's name. It's always Kevin Hart.
Yeah, like I don't
That's
remember
true.
what The Rock's name is either. Honestly, I don't remember.
Dwayne Johnson.
No, fucking.
I know what you mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard it was good. So when you guys said you were gonna see that one, and then
Yep.
Black
no,
Widow, right?
we left before Black Widow started.
Really?
We didn't feel like staying for another movie.
You can barely see the fucking screen.
Oh, really?
That's
Was there
true.
a lot of
It was
people or
also
what?
very dark
You
too.
guys in the nosebleeds?
No, we were in a good spot. It's just that, well, the Jungle Cruise is actually kind of dark, so it's hard to see in general in the movie.
Any
yeah.
dark scenes is hard to see.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Black Widow would have been a little bit better, but we were just kind of tired and we were just wanting to go back to the hotel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the hotel.
That was interesting.
Yeah. What's with that?
Well, I knew it was going to be. It was a Motel 6, so it was $70 a night. Obviously, it's not going to be a very nice hotel.
Yeah.
But it was a little bit worse than I thought it was. We walked in there. There's a security guard behind the main desk. He's wearing a bulletproof vest. So that was the first thing.
Where
Then
was
we got
this?
in Motel 6 in St. Paul.
Oh, in St. Paul. Yeah. that's right.
And then outside, we walked out to put the parking passes in a car, and a group of people go, "Do you guys do drugs? We're looking for some."
Yeah.
And then there was some other lady getting kicked out, yelling about how she wanted her money back, and the security guard goes, "If you do that shit, we're not gonna give you your money back." And they're just yelling back and forth in the parking lot.
Jesus, yeah.
Man.
It was something, but it worked. It was.
Were
I
there
mean, a
bed
hotel's a
bugs?
hotel.
The room was pretty clean.
The room was clean. It didn't have any carpet. That was kind of sad. It was all wood flooring, or like I don't know.
We had a
probably easier to
microwave
clean.
and no fridge.
Yeah, it didn't have a fridge. It did have AC though. At least it had AC.
That's fine. The fridge is kind of sus.
And they had at least 40 cameras on a screen behind the counter. I've never seen so many cameras
Huh.
in a motel.
You guys
That's
must have stayed downtown.
Yeah,
Huh?
and like
Woodbury.
Yep.
in Woodbury. Woodbury's not bad.
Huh?
Well, we
it
found
was-
the bad part of Woodbury.
Yeah, I guess we were.
Maybe it was right outside
Yeah.
Woodbury.
Yeah, hey, but we were 5 minutes away from Sonic. I have to try that. That was pretty good.
Dude, Sonic is fire, bro.
Sonic
It's
slaps.
pretty
You get the
fire,
hot dogs.
I did not actually. Ricky did. He got the foot-long one.
I was so mad. I got a burger where they used
Yeah, to
just
get the
regular
Chicago
bread.
The
Stop.
burger was pretty good. Though.
No,
Oh,
they
wait,
gave
yeah,
me the
you got
ass end
the-
of the fucking
Yeah,
bread.
you got like a toasted one, so I don't know.
And then they gave me the ass of the bread.
Damn.
Like a loaf.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
gave me the end of it. I was
Oh,
so
gross.
sad.
That's
Yeah.
the worst one.
Like, why would you even serve that?
I mean, what are they gonna do? Throw it away?
St. Paul.
Yeah.
Weird. I guess. I mean, I eat it. You guys don't eat it?
Yeah.
I
Continental
eat the end
breakfast?
piece. I eat the end piece.
Yeah.
I eat it if
Did
the
you guys
bread
get
doesn't get
continental
bad.
breakfast?
No.
Oof.
We didn't wake up in time.
Oh, so they offered it. You just didn't get it.
They did, yeah, they did.
Oh, okay.
We were
Oh.
waking up at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
I'm kind of
screw that.
curious what they would have had, though.
I don't know.
Probably nothing.
I'm sure.
The one
I'm
in,
sure. I'm in someone
The one in
else.
Hudson was pretty gas. Not gonna
No,
lie.
I was pretty sus.
What are you
Wasn't
talking
it?
about? You just woke up late.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
I know I went down twice. It was pretty good.
The one I had in San Francisco wasn't too
Dude,
bad.
what are you talking about? You guys are crazy. You always have to wake up for the continental breakfast. Doesn't matter
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you did the night before. You have to wake up for continental
depends.
It
breakfast.
didn't
Oh.
say continental per se. It said free breakfast, so we didn't have high hopes.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking of South Dakota where they gave us sack breakfast. There you go.
Sack breakfast?
So our juice was frozen. Our
I
mini
do
water
remember
bottles
that.
were
That was
like
right, I forgot
almost
about
boiling
that. Where's
hot.
South Dakota.
Where'd you go with
That was a
South
Super
Dakota?
8, I think, right?
Yeah, I don't remember where we went for that.
When was that?
That was in January.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, yeah.
That was in January.
Yeah, I don't remember when that was. When we went to see Mackenzie and shit, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was. And
was
then
a
we
while
got
ago.
an apple that was bad, I believe, and then some pancakes, like some little circle ones in a bag. Yep,
Yeah.
Gross.
all in a white sack.
Gross.
How many people are you in your room for? All right, here's the 4 bags. All right, thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
Alright, thanks, bro.
That was it. That was definitely the worst breakfast I've had. I vaguely remember going down at the Hudson one, but
The one I had in San Francisco, it was at like an old 70s motel. It was pretty decent. It wasn't amazing, but it was good. You know, there was toast, there was cereal, there was a bunch of pastries, there's eggs, and juices and milk. So that's pretty good. You know, it does the job. That way you have to eat you have to pay for one less meal a day at least for 5 days. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
that's true. What's your guys' favorite at the continental breakfast?
That's kind of rich.
Make your own waffles.
The waffle thing?
Yeah, those waffles are pretty gas.
I usually like the eggs they have. Also, usually the egg
The
is pretty
bacon,
good.
yeah.
Really?
Had a good breakfast. Yeah, had a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they get eggs, bacon, all the goodies.
Yeah, sausage.
You gotta get like 6 cups of orange juice.
Yeah, I had one kind of breakfast that biscuits and gravy.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
that
really good.
does. Yeah,
That
you
was
load
really
up on that shit and then you go back to bed for like an hour. Oh, you wake up like a fucking champ.
good. Yeah.
Now I want to go home and make some biscuits and gravy.
Oh my god.
Do you even have the stuff to make biscuits and gravy?
No.
No,
Hey, we can stop somewhere on the way home, huh?
I don't even know how to make it, but I want to.
it's really easy. You just
There you go.
Biscuits and
put
gravy and
together
sausage.
some milk and make some biscuits and make some sausage
Well,
and that's it.
All you gotta do is get the cans with the pre-made biscuits, and you just gotta
Yeah,
take them out and
you
put them
put
on a
that
pan
in
in
the
the
oven,
oven.
and then you get the milk and what is it, flour? What do you need? To
No, no. You don't have to make the biscuits.
You gotta make the
just buy 'em.
gravy. You have to make the gravy.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to make gravy, bro.
right.
That's all you.
Pre-made gravy.
You just need. I think you just need milk and something else.
There's gotta be
You just
frozen
get the
gravy
pre-made
at
gravy.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Oh well, no, but you can make it really easy. You just make sausage in a pan, and then you need milk and something else. I think flour. That you make homemade gravy.
That's how gravy's made?
That's where
I feel like that's not how gravy's made.
it
I don't
is.
know.
Look up if you look up how to make biscuits and gravy.
Milk and
right?
flour sounds right.
Maybe not flour. I don't know. But
Then why is it
it's-
brown? Then why is
Maybe baking.
Gravy
no,
is
not
usually
baking
white.
soda.
Oh, yeah,
like
that one.
The
Oh,
gravy
okay.
for biscuits gravy.
Yeah,
is
Maybe
usually-
like I mean flour sounds about right because it usually thickens up a little bit.
Yeah, you need here. I'm about to look at
It is
Yep,
flour.
flour and milk. Flour
Yep.
and milk.
Oh, shit. All right.
Butter.
Flour and butter.
Oh,
I got
Here,
butter, yeah.
here you go. 1 cup of broth, 2 tablespoons of butter, and
Yeah,
2
but that's-
tablespoons
that's
of flour.
just-
Yeah,
Shitty
well, yeah, that's not what
gravy.
I'm looking at. I'm looking at
That's quick gravy. You're right.
quarter cup of flour, 2.5 cups of milk. Done.
Hey, Wyatt, would you like to prepare it with pan drippings or without pan drippings?
Oh, with pan drippings. You gotta include
Well,
the
good,
drippings.
because it's way easier than without. So, you have to. It's literally the same thing, but just with pan drippings, whatever the fuck that is.
So you make it in the same pan you made the other shit in.
Yeah, you pretty much just do
What?
butter.
What the fuck is a pan
and
dripping?
actually, Q-tip. There's no. It says there's no milk on here too.
Oh, the one I'm looking at uses
Butter.
Well, you could use butter, milk, flour, and then.
Yeah, you could probably substitute butter for milk or milk for butter.
Need some kind of broth in
You
there.
need something
something.
you need something like wet to thicken up the flour.
Yeah, you need something moist.
You definitely don't want a lot of flour, but.
Yeah, well, I think I was reading. You need to have a quarter cup of flour, just a quarter cup.
Yeah.
Make
couple
that
tablespoons.
this
And then
weekend.
2.5 cups of milk is what it said.
Yeah,
Dude, I got T-bone breakfast on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Fire, dude. They have
I've
a
never had
breakfast
slaps.
crunch wrap.
We get that
Yeah.
every couple Saturdays at work.
Yeah.
I've never had T-bone breakfast. I've heard
Slaps,
it's
bro.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's so good.
Yeah, usually I'm not awake for it, but I was like, I wake at like 9 and I'm like, fuck it, whatever. So
Fuck yeah.
it's a fucking
And
good
it was
deal.
worth it.
It was it's definitely worth it, dude. It's definitely
Did you
worth
just say
it.
you're usually not awake?
No, by 9 a.m. on a Saturday? No, I work Monday through Friday.
Gross.
Yeah.
No, yeah. On a Saturday, I'm not up till 12 at least, probably.
You guys
Yeah.
are cra- Well, that's because you guys go ham on Friday.
No,
night.
I would do that even if I didn't go ham. if I go ham, I probably won't get up till like 3.
That's true.
Yeah, you guys are ridiculous.
That's true for Q-tip.
Me going ham, I wake up at like 10.
See, it's crazy.
Nope.
I don't know how you do it.
Nope. Well, I'll wake up and go back to bed, but whatever, you know. Dude, have you guys
Yeah,
watched?
that's what
Ham.
it is.
No, just kidding.
Have you guys watched the new Outer Banks yet or not?
I have not.
I'm halfway
I
through.
still have to see
Yeah,
the first
yeah.
season, actually.
Yeah, I wouldn't ruin it for anybody.
Nope, definitely won't.
No.
You're gonna have to fucking watch it.
I'm
We'll
gonna
talk
watch
about
it soon, yeah. It's on my list.
Stupid. Absolutely stupid. The first like 7 episodes
Stupid
are
good.
better than the last couple, but yeah,
The
obviously you
last
have to
one's
watch it.
pretty
all.
good.
They're all pretty good. They are all pretty
Yeah, I
good.
gotta check it out. I gotta check
Yeah.
it out.
What are you guys watching right now? Anything new? Music, TV?
Other than the new Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. With,
Huh?
Oh yeah, it's like the second
Yeah,
movie.
so there's Hitman's Bodyguard, the movie with
Never seen it.
I've never heard of
It's
it.
with Ryan Reynolds and
Right,
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And it's fucking hilarious. And then the second one came out, and then they rescue his wife and shit, and it's they're just arguing the whole movie. It's absolutely hilarious.
Huh?
Yeah,
You
I'll
gotta
check it
watch
out.
it.
Where can you see it at?
I bought it.
Oh,
Yeah.
on
So you can log into my Voodoo.
What the fuck is voodoo?
weird.
Why don't you just illegally download it like the rest of America?
Yeah,
Because
like
it's a
Q-tip.
movie I actually wanted to watch, like without ads or buffering
There's
or.
Is it just in theaters then, or what? Or you don't know? You don't
It
even know?
was in theaters not too long ago, and it
Okay.
just
It'd be kinda
released
cool
to
to go
buy.
to a movie in theaters. I haven't done that in a while.
Black
Yeah,
Widow.
I haven't done that in a while either.
Be kinda
Oh,
cool.
speaking of Ryan Reynolds, he just came out with another movie too. Something to do with
Free
virtual
Guy.
reality. Yeah.
Isn't that coming out soon?
To do with
It's
what?
out now.
I do want to see that Free Guy. It's like
He's a
there's this
video game
game
character.
world, and he's an NPC, but then he wakes up and realizes that that his whole world is a lie, basically.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah, actually, it
Sounds
looks really
good.
good. I want to watch it.
it
Yeah.
looks pretty good.
It says in theaters Friday.
Oh.
Maybe we should go to it.
Yeah, we should also maybe. I'll be down.
We can go to it like Wednesday or Thursday or something. That'd be dope.
Yeah,
I'm down.
Next Tuesday.
No,
All
not
right,
next
yeah,
Tuesday.
Sorry, we do it. Yeah, we can do it right before the podcast.
Yeah, there we go.
Well,
Movie
you probably do
review.
it on Thursday because they probably have an advanced screening.
True. Yeah.
Isn't it cheaper on Thursdays or something for students?
Not
I don't
for
know.
advanced screenings.
Whatever that means. They just play it like
That's
at earlier
when
times
we
or
do it
what?
before Friday. Like we went to Endgame. We
Yep.
also Endgame.
Yep, on Thursday.
Oh,
Infinity War
that's
2,
right.
yeah.
I got
Yeah,
you.
we saw it right before it. And that's like when it's like technically the day before it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Stupid, kind of, but
Yeah, it's kind of weird how that
Yeah.
works.
You want to know what else is stupid?
What's
People that aren't already following us on Instagram, YouTube,
God.
and everywhere else. So make sure you fucking hit that shit like your second sister. Just give her a little slap
Jesus
for me, you know.
Christ.
Hit the little subscribe button. Hit the heart on the podcast. Make sure it turns green. You know. What do you got to add?
Oh, I was gonna say, you know what works better is if you order people to hit it.
There you
tell
go.
them they have to.
Order a Hitman's Wife, just like the movie. Not sponsored yet as well.
Jesus
And we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Jose the Dude Trip. I like how she move it. I like how she move it. I got that new whip. Jose the Dude Trip. I like how she move it. I like how she move it.